Isaiah Wong.
One of the best players in college basketball, period. He is a matchup nightmare. He's a guy that can score at all three levels. Jay, he's one of the most difficult shot makers in college basketball.
JJ Starling, we are underway. Miami in black, Notre Dame in white, and it's the Hurricanes that start with the basketball. Playing their first game in 10 days. And shaking off that rust after a thrilling win against
this morning at shoot-around. Containing dribble drives, he said that's going to be key for us, keeping the guards and forwards of Miami out of the paint.
All five of the Irish behind the three-point line. Leschewski lines up a three, can't connect. Poplar, the blow-by, and he opens the scoring. Uga Poplar, the sophomore out of Philly.
And that's what Coach Bray was concerned about, those straight line drives. He said, look, it comes down to us having individual defensive performances against dribble drives like that. We cannot allow the Miami wings and guards to get into the paint that easy.
Dane Goodwin, dangerous in a post-up game. Right on cue, spins his way to the hole.
Great recognition by Notre Dame. That time, Goodwin, who I think, until you see him in person, don't realize how big he is. Great recognition. They had Pack on him, and they just put him right down low in the post. Excellent offense by Notre Dame.
He's got 6 inches on Nigel Pack. They love to use him in the post-up game against a smaller guard. Tapped around, falls to Wong, steps right into a three. Couldn't knock it down, and Wirtz corrals the rebound. Up ahead, Leschewski running the floor, met by Pack, who has curved the ball over, and they've already done it twice.
But in Miami's last game, they were able to get, excuse me, that was Notre Dame, but Miami's a team that will get their hands in the passing lane. That's just something that Notre Dame normally doesn't do, but early on, Miami active with their hands, coming up with some steals.
Mike Bray told us before the game a hot start offensively would do wonders for this team in terms of confidence. They're just 1 of 4 with 2 turnovers to start this game. 3 minutes in. Starling on the drive. He's so crafty. JJ Starling.
One of the better freshmen in college. That's a beautiful move, showing off the footwork against Isaiah Wong. And we talked about it. Starling's size, impressive. Does not look like a freshman. Certainly doesn't play like one as well either.
Offensive rebounds is where Miami has made their money this season. That's Jordan Miller in perfect position. Between Miller and O'Meara, those two guys so difficult to box out.
Miami living dangerously, because that's twice now they've had 2 really good looks, Notre Dame.
Miami starting to heat up. Notre Dame has missed all 4 from 3. The Hurricanes just got their first. Wirtz trying to counter, and he does. Much needed for Notre Dame.
Well, excellent offense, what you would expect from Notre Dame. Great ball movement and a great screen by Nate Leschewski.
You use a map in your car.
Jay Alter with you. Miami leading Notre Dame 11-7. The Hurricanes up to their highest ranking since 2017. They've won 8 straight, and they're playing with a lot of confidence right now.
So they
just to deflect it away from Leschewski. Trailing 3. Nigel Pack, nothing but the bottom of the net. That's his second triple of the night.
Great secondary action out of the transition, and you're right, that's twice now Pack has hit that one deep, almost from the logo.
Miami has made their last 4 shots, a 5-point lead. Here's Marcus Hammond coming off a season-high 15 points. Swings it around to Trey Wirtz. Crossover. 2 on the timer, off the window and in for 2.
Notre Dame, a very dangerous team. I talked about their balanced attack. Certainly, they're going to be a tough out in the ACC.
Nigel Pack all the way to the rim. Ends a 2-minute and 30-second scoring drought for Miami. Pack has 8 of the Hurricanes' 16. Goodwin on the move, lost the handle, and it's Miami.
Defense first, Notre Dame.
I mean, there are 352 teams that play Division I basketball, and Notre Dame is 351st in turnovers, only 9.1 a game, second best in terms of keeping the ball safe, and 5 turnovers today. That's something you can't afford to do. Give Miami extra possessions, they will make you pay. Ryan from the corner, he hits it.
Coach Larinaga shaking his head. That was key number 1. We asked him, keys defending Notre Dame. He said right at the top of the list, we must defend the 3-point line. That's excellent ball movement by Notre Dame, which led to a wide open 3 in the corner.
Four seconds to shoot. Joseph goes up with it. Notre Dame got a piece of it, and now the Irish can run in transition. Starling tried to find Ryan. Miscommunication there. Virginia, they were supposed to play on Wednesday night, but the game was canceled because Vermont, their scheduled opponent, had travel complications. So a long layoff. Here's Wong. Pack. He buries it. Nigel Pack with 11 of Miami's 21 to start this game.
And Isaiah Wong won't get assists for that, but if it was hockey, he would get the hockey assist. It started with the dribble drive baseline, and something Coach Bray was concerned about, getting beat off the dribble by these Miami guards. That's a great extra pass.
5.
Here they are back in man-to-man, Notre Dame. They've shown zone early in the first half thus far.
What a great take. Norchad Omier, so physical. Makes Notre Dame pay.
And great recognition that time, passing out of the double team.
And now on the defensive end, Omier getting a piece of that. He's doing everything for Miami. And the extra pass. Miami starting to roll. Timeout, Mike.
And then raise up through contact. Early on, he has gotten it going for Miami. I think, though, the big problem for Notre Dame, turnovers. They've had issues taking care of the ball, and Miami has made them pay.
Well, it's not just Nigel Pack on the offensive end. He's already tied a season high with 3 steals today. Leschewski through contact, count it, plus the foul for Nate Leschewski battling on the table.
I think that's living dangerously, though. Again, both these teams do not want to leave guys that wide open. That's a break, though, for Notre Dame. Isaiah Wong, another wide open look from 3. Unable to convert.
Miami in a 3-minute, 30-second scoring drought, and Notre Dame has cashed in on it. It's an 8-0 Irish.
College basketball, that time, the slip of the screen. Beautiful pinpoint passing by Wirtz that time.
4 minutes scoreless for Miami. Norchad Omier can't end that run. Gets his own rebound, and now an opportunity at the foul line.
It's been impressive early on how active Miami has been.
Oh, Isaiah Wong! Count it, plus the foul! Can make it a 3-point play when we come back. Take another look. Wow. Of the day. Now a chance to make it a 3-point play, and he does. And Miami's first field goal in 6 minutes. Been a back-and-forth game here at South Bend, a game that Notre Dame is desperate to win, 0-2 in conference play. Both losses by just a single point, so just as easily they could be 2-0.
Watch how active Miami is with their hands. They've created a lot of turnovers.
Right on cue. Wong strips it away. That's the easiest call of the day. Is 2 minutes left to this first half. Leszewski pops out for a three and connects.
One of the quickest releases in college, and he's such a difficult matchup playing the 4 or 5 for Notre Dame. You have to be there on the catch. If not, he is going to make you pay.
J.J. Starling 1-1. Yet the Hurricanes still a 1-point lead. Cormac Ryan trying to change that. Draws the makes the front end and now can give Notre Dame the lead.
They're one of the better free throw shooting teams in the country. Close to 80% as a team. See how Miami attacks this 3-2 zone. They got to get somebody.
Tried to heave it up to Isaiah Wong. Dane Goodwin read it beautifully. Now calling for it. Goodwin gets it. Straight to the rack. Up and in for two. Dane Goodwin fires Notre Dame in front by 3. It's a 7-0 Irish run right before halftime. Wong trying to quiet the crowd. And a foul called. Notre Dame fans here at Purcell Pavilion livid that Wong got to the foul line. He converts on both foul shots. Shot clock is off, 15 seconds remaining in this first half. Been back and forth, not much to give in this ACC contest. Kick to the corner, Hammond to 3, left it short. Wong doesn't get the shot off. And Miami, their 8-game winning streak in jeopardy here in South Bend. Mike Bray's team far from their best, especially on the offensive end.
Well, the thing that really gave them the lead, the turnovers that they were able to create, as we take a look at Isaiah Wong.
And with that bucket, he becomes the 11th Miami Hurricane to score 1,500 points in his career. Incredible achievement.
One of the best guards in college basketball, Isaiah Wong. It's not even debatable. He is that good.
Leszewski open for 3. Doesn't drop.
That's a clean look. Mike Bray will live with that.
Wong on the move again. He's so crafty. Gets into the lane and makes you pay. Back-to-back buckets for Isaiah Wong.
You knew he was not going to stay quiet. Quiet first half for Isaiah Wong. He comes out in the second, first 2 buckets for Miami.
Shot clock winding down. 5 on the timer. Wirtz trying to spin his hands free. Gets it to go. That's a tough take. Answers right back.
And Notre Dame's going to have that. Right now, Miami's staying home on the shooter. So anytime there's a dribble drive, Miami wings, they're not helping because they have to respect the 3-point shooting of Notre Dame. And I like this change up of defense right here by Notre Dame. Go to the 2-3 matchup zone.
Wong passes out of the zone. Rolls off the rim for Miller, but he'll get 2 at the line.
Let's see how Miami attacks this 3-2 zone now.
They go right to the elbow with Nigel Pack. Got a good look, and I don't know who got a touch on that. O'Meara and Miller both flying to the glass.
And the adjustment by Miami, big time. The zone offense right now, they are getting quality looks Those weren't there in the first half. You can see the adjustment by Coach Larinaga and staff getting that ball into that mid-post area.
Wards goes baseline. Tried to get the ball out to Nate Leszewski. 15 turnovers for a team that only averages 9 a game. Poplar, pull up pop, and he hits it.
Basic basketball, beautiful jump stop jumper. That's great footwork by Poplar.
Notre Dame desperate for a bucket. Miami now a 6-point lead. Ripped away, Jordan Miller, another turnover. Cross-court pass finds Poplar. The blow-by. Cormac Ryan did well to recover. Nigel Pack, straightaway three. Rattles in and out, no good. All the way up to the freshman. Wong's there to rip it away. Miami's defense is so good, causing a 15th turnover.
At this early season success.
It's never a good sign for a team when they've committed more turnovers than made baskets, and Notre Dame 15 turnovers, 14 made field goals. Here's Goodwin. That's his spot. Master of the mid-range. He's up to 10 points on the afternoon.
And he's one of those guys that can score with the best of them. He does it in a quiet way. That's just great footwork that time, coming off the screen. No help by Miami.
Back contested three, and it goes. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Nigel.
Huge to start this game off. Was quiet in between. That's another deep three by Nigel Pack.
Hammond fails to answer. Notre Dame starting to press a little bit as Miami grows the lead to 9. Hammond contested three, and that one he buries. Marcus Hammond drills the corner three, and Notre Dame makes it a 2-possession game.
Nice little dribble drive and dish out to the wing by Cormac Ryan.
Here's Jordan Miller, the lefty. Does well to cradle it back to his left hand to finish inside.
And that's been the difference from the first half to the second half. They're attacking that zone. They can't do it any better. Get it to that high post, and then they're playing from there. Trying to get Notre Dame out of the zone.
Inside to the freshman, Van Allen Lubin. Great footwork to finish that one. These two teams trading punches. Both so talented on the offensive end. Offense taking over right now. Omier pulls out of it, puts it in. Norchad Omier fighting through traffic. Restores Miami's 8-point lead.
Last season, he averaged close to 5 offensive rebounds per game. You must turn and block him out anytime on the defensive glass.
He has 3 offensive rebounds today, 7 rebounds total. 5 seconds to shoot. Goodwin into attack mode, spins in the lane, knocks it down. Dane Goodwin willing Notre Dame offensively right now.
He's got some of the best footwork coming off those little pin downs into the lane. He'll turn around. Excellent footwork. So fundamentally sound, Dane Goodwin.
Rims out from Nigel Pack. Notre Dame in their last 7 games, 68 made threes, most of any Power 5 program, but their record, 3 wins, 4 losses. The threes aren't necessarily converting into wins. Could use a triple here, and they get it! Count it, plus the foul. Could be a 4-point play for Marcus Hammond.
Facing by Notre Dame. Little ball fake by Dane Goodwin to the cutter, and then the kick out cross court pass. That's a beautiful offense by Notre Dame. And Miami has to get back to how they were attacking this zone. Get somebody to that foul line area. There you go.
Passing out of that foul line area, and it leads to a three. Nigel Pack drills another one. His 5th made 3 of the afternoon.
And that's what the adjustment was for Miami coming out of the second half. Get the ball to that foul line area and either let your big go to work or pass out of it for some open looks.
And a turnover the other way. Now 16-minute scoring drought for Miami. A Hurricanes team that can beat you so many ways. Big reason why they're having such success this season. O'Meara underneath. Tough take from Norte O'Meara, and Miami restores a 7-point lead.
And they're picking apart that zone now. Again, simple zone offense. It's open in the middle, and that's going to force Notre Dame and Mike Brey into a decision. Do you stay zone or go man?
Cormac Ryan needed that 3. It was wide open, couldn't connect. Miller picking Notre Dame apart right now. Jordan Miller, whether he's passing or scoring, now a chance. They've missed their last 6 shots. Just as they got it to 2, they've fallen quiet on the offensive end. Right back to Miller. Beverly down the lane. Keeps it alive to O'Meara, who puts it up and in. An 11-point lead for Miami.
Once O'Meara gets the ball in his hand, you are not ripping it from him. He has got the strongest, really good set of hands, and he catches everything that is thrown to him and able to go through contact and finish.
A 9-0 Miami run to blow this game open. Hammond counted plus the foul. Notre Dame.
That right there, great finish through contact.
Ends a 4-minute scoring drought for Notre Dame. Hammond completes the 3-point play. 8-point game with 8 minutes to play. Miami trying to stay perfect in ACC play, continue an 8-game winning streak here on the road. Notre Dame has beaten the Hurricanes in their last 4 meetings. They're turning up the pressure defensively. Rolls out to Bensley Joseph. Nobody picks him up. Scoop to the hoop. An easy layup for Bensley Joseph.
And because Miami's done such a good job attacking the zone, that time Notre Dame in man-to-man on defense.
Miami's made their last 5 shots. Ryan trying to answer from 3. That's off the mark.
Coach Larranaga basically telling his guys, slow it down. No need for us to be in a rush in this situation.
Norte O'Meara draws the foul. He'll be at the foul.
You cannot ask for a better look. That's just a breakdown. Coach Larranaga ready to jump through the roof, leaving Dane Goodwin that wide open. Just unable to connect. Nobody within 5 feet of him on that 3-pointer. That's just a missed opportunity.
Jordan Miller connects, plus contact. That's now 7 straight. Last March, as a double-digit seed. What a 2022 it has been for Miami, and they're very well on their way to ending it with a win. Back against the wall time for Notre Dame. Trey Wirtz delivers. 8-point game with 2:25 left. Full court pressure. Miami refuses to be sped up. Going to use all of this shot clock to protect this 8-point lead. Here's Isaiah Wong. Draws the foul. Neither team. Isaiah Wong runs past everybody off the window and in. Sealing it himself.
I mean, that explains his shiftiness right there. You think you got him in the backcourt. He just drives down and then cuts through defenders and able to finish in traffic.
And Miami so dialed in defensively, forced Notre Dame into a season-high 17 turnovers. Scored more than 30 points off those turnovers, and they left no doubt here at South Bend. This is an impressive second half.
Well, I think what is impressive about this, you talked about Isaiah Wong. He didn't have his best game tonight, still put up double digits, but I think the balance they have, Nigel Pack was huge. Certainly, though, this was a lot closer. A lot of people are going to look at this score and say, all right, it's a double-digit thing, but Notre Dame had this thing within 2.
Led at halftime, but then, yeah, it was 51-49 with 10 minutes left of this second half. The Irish will fall to 0-3 in conference play. Miami improves to 4-0. They are 100% for real.
I think the balance that they have, and for me, you knew Isaiah Wong was going to be big time, but to pick up Nigel Pack and then Norshad